Welcome back, team. In this slide, we will discuss the GRC analyst opportunities which I have received from my sources. Here, as you can see, the post would be the GRC analyst. Experience required is 2 to 8 years. Location would be anywhere, and organization name is Data Robot. How to apply? You can visit the company profile website and apply. This is the job post 102217. You can apply by visit the organization official website. Next is let's discuss about the job description. So the GRC analyst will collaborate with process owners, auditors, and other stakeholders to support the data robot information security team in reviewing, monitoring, and resolving audits and security related findings. So they are seeking a candidate who is having exposure in information security team in reviewing, monitoring, and resolving audits and identification of the security related findings. This includes helping the GRC lead manages ISO 01 SOC 2 compliance programs by supporting the implementation and maintenance of compliance, automation, tooling, as well as internal external assessments within the context of customer risk management programs and compliance audits for regulations and standard meeting SOC 2, ISO 01 and other GRC activities. The GRC analyst will contribute to the transformation of the company's information security compliance program. Means they are seeking a candidate, as I explained earlier, discussed. They are looking for who have exposures in reviewing, monitoring, and resolving audits, and having exposures in security related findings. Right? They need experience in ISO 01 and SOC 2 compliance programs. Let's coming to the next slide. Okay, this is the job description they are exactly looking for. Number one is address compliance reviews, audits, and customer risk assessment by standards and policies. Let me pick up a pointer here. Then see, address compliance reviews, okay, audits, and customer risk assessment by standard and policies. Means the policies and standards the associate should be aware of, plus customer risk assessment, plus reviews and audits. So these are the skill set they are looking for. They are looking in that particular candidate. Second is maintain and monitor a central source of evidentiary information in preparation of regular audits. Work with stakeholder company-wide to ensure evidence collection is automated to fullest extent possible. Support SOC 2 and ISO audit activity. Important point. SOC 2 versus ISO 01. SOC 2 versus ISO 01. These are not same actually. ISO versus SOC 2. I already had uploaded video. What is the difference between SOC 2 and ISO 01? You can have a visit. So the candidate should have experience in ISO 01 audit and SOC 2 audit. Right? What are the checks? What are the findings? Right? What would be the depth of knowledge they are looking for in candidate? We will discuss in interview sections. Next is work together with other stakeholders to ensure our corporate IT and procurement practices meet GRC objectives. As is the department in responding to inquiries from the business units about ongoing operational compliance. Share information with managers to avoid surprise, draw attention to problems, and guaranteed on-time preparation of company-related deliveries. So these are the few, qualities an analyst have. Coming to the next slide. Knowledge, skills, and ability. So this is the eligible criteria. They at least a degree of ISMS would be there. A strong written and verbal communication. 5+ years of experience in GRC, InfoSec, etc. Direct experience in or interest in developing a GRC role. Yes, one more thing here. Direct experience, direct experience or interest in developing a GRC role. Developing a GRC role. This is a very big statement. As a GRC analyst, it's very hard to have a developing a GRC role, but at least in a support role would be necessary. Experience with one or more enterprise task management suites such as Jira. Jira is an application for counter the risk management. After 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 have a visit over JD and skill set, let's discuss what would be the probable interview questions depending on this JD. Number one, interviewer may ask that what is your day-to-day activities? Can you summarize? By asking this question, he or she got to know that yes, uh, in what activities you are engaging exactly. Does your existing activities meets our requirement or not? So they can judge from here. Question number one. Question number two, have you any previous experience in internal assessment, external assessment, risk assessments, audits? Explain with findings how you keep the evidences. This question number two and three are the same questions, so I'm erasing this question number, and three from here. Experience in internal external audit. What is the process you follow to conduct the internal external audit? Explained with findings, what would be the latest findings you had identified, plus how you keep the evidences. These questions I think is a mandate questions from which they can get a judgment. Next is how you perform the ISO audit. What are the checks you perform? ISO audit. So to get the information of the ISO audit, at least you have a matrix of ISO controls, ISO sub controls as well. Plus, what are the mandatory checks you need to perform while auditing the ISO? Next, your organization. Yes, this is a scenario-based questions. Your organization is a supplier who is providing critical services to a client where few gaps are identified during assessment. What would be your actions as a GRC analyst? They are giving us scenarios. What would your approach? Coming to the next slide. How will you meet the new requirement coming from regulators in your organization? Example, regulator has recommended few new controls in your organization. So what would be the approach? What would be your ideal handling approach to keep the organization compliance? Must ask questions. Which GRC application you use before to counter is 100%. 100% probable question this is. So guys, this is the new requirement I have received from my sources. If you require as a GRC analyst to get the jobs, kindly apply from after visiting from the official website. Plus you can get help by referring the probable interviews question, and I'm 100% sure approximately more than 80% of the probable interview questions should match from the actual questions. So guys, take take benefits. Plus if you need any kinds of support, do email me or you can comment. First, I mean do the comments, because I am very active on the comments, and I prefer you to do a comment, because that particular comment is visible for all, so that other candidates can take a guide from your comment itself. So guys, thank you so much. Have a nice day.